Hello friends, I am Shivaji Valke. In today's session of Trading of Agricultural Commodity First, we are going to learn about processing of cashew nut and state trading. Now we'll begin with what is processing of cashew nut. Processing of cashew nut is nothing but converting raw cashews into final eatable or edible form cashew nut. Now we'll try to understand what are the different steps which are involved in process of cashew nuts. So first one, drying of nuts for the purpose of reducing the moistures. Then roasting of nuts, or we can say burning of nuts, which helps to losing the outer cells. Then shelling means simply cutting the outer parts or cutting the shells. Then allow it to for drying, then peeling, then grading, conditioning, and finally packing. Now we'll try to understand this process one on one. First one, drying of nuts. Procured raw nuts are spread on floors for sun drying purpose, or nowadays some processors also use dryers. Then allow it for roastings. Is that nothing but burning? Okay, is it done with the help of drum rotating methods? A specific temperature is provided for by burning cashew nut shells or burning outer shells for the period of 1 to 2 minutes. Then shelling. Roasted nuts are cooled for some times, are broken by beating them with a wooden malts. It is a time consuming process. Each laborers can shell 10 kg of nuts per day in 8 hours. So for the purpose of shelling, some processor used by manual methods, by beating with an wooden mill, or some processor also using machineries for the purpose of the cutting the outer shells. Then drying of shelled kernels. These are the dried loosens and kernels coats with an facilitated easy peelings. A tray dryers is an used for this purpose. So after the shellings, these nuts are take for the purpose of drying. Because of this drying activities, it make the next process easy to next process or next peeling activities. Okay, now next one, what is peeling? Kernel coats are prepared peeled off by hand or bamboo sticks. Okay, peeling is nothing but just scratching, means removing the inner side that coat. Okay, then grading. The kernels are stored out according to their size. Nature of preventing grades in the cashew nuts are like special jumbo categories, then jumbo, American standards, then split, and the species are and other best. So based on its size or shapes, okay, these cashews are graded like special jumbos, then jumbo categories and American standard, or split and two species also. Then allow it for conditionings. Okay, conditioning is nothing but converting or taking in the original forms. Then conditioning is done only for the purpose of export purpose. The kernels are packed, the tins are given with an carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide which helps to keep that nuts in a original form. Okay, for the purpose of avoiding the breakage or for the purpose of avoiding the cutting of that nuts or cashews. Then finally packing. The conditions kernels are packed in 11 kg tins in Indian imports unprocessed cashews and export cashews kernels after processing. So after conditionings, we allow it for packing. Now this is about the process of cashew nut. Now we'll begin with another topic, that is state trading. State trading is an appropriate means of implementing agriculture related policies, objectives such as providing price supports for important agricultural products and ensuring food securities. Then in the area of industrial goods, trade trading may arise a by product of nationalizations of allying industries or means of pursuing government policies on products and industries considered to be strategic important. So state trading is an, simply we can say, when government enter into the market for the purpose of purchasing the food grains or purchasing the agricultural commodities for the purpose of giving the price support operation to the farmers or for the purpose of national food securities. Okay, when government enter into the markets for the purpose of purchasing any goods or for the purpose of purchasing agriculture goods, that time we can say state trading. Okay, now this state trading can be in two formats, that is partial state trading and complete state trading. In this partial state trading, government and any private player involved, means government can also purchase and along with the government other private players also purchasing, that time we can say partial trade trading. Then second one, complete state tradings. Sometimes in scarcity time or in if there is a drastic situations like droughts or floods, that time only government is allowed to purchase the produce or purchase the agricultural produce from farmers. So this is an complete trading. Okay, only government, and in partial trading government plus private one. Okay, then now we'll try to understand what are the different objective of state trading. First one, to make available supply of essential commodities. Okay, those commodities which are essential for population of peoples, which helps to make available them. Then to ensure the fair prices to the products of farmers by purchasing at MSP price, minimum support price. Then to minimize the violent price fluctuations occurring as a result for seasonal variations. It try to avoid price fluctuation, means ups and downs in prices. If there is an abundant supply of produce, that type prices of that commodities ultimately go down. So when government enter into the market for the time for the purpose of purchasing, which will helps to avoid these price fluctuations. Then to arrange for the supply of such inputs like fertilizers, insecticides, so that tempo of increased production can be maintained. So sometimes it also arrange this agricultural inputs like fertilizers and insecticides, because this fertilizer and insecticides also essential commodities. Okay, then to undertake procurement and maintenance of buffer stocks and their distribution whenever and wherever necessary. So it also undertake procurement and maintenance of buffer stocks. Okay, in case of rice and wheat. Okay, various agencies like FCI, they also doing this trade trading activity, means by this purchasing the produce from markets. Then to arrange for storage, transportation, packing and processing of these essential commodities. Then to conduct survey and provide the required statistics to the government, so that may improve the condition of farmers. So they also conduct surveys from markets for the purpose of improving the situation of farmers. Then to check the holding and black marketing and profiteering from markets. So it avoid to black market process. So this is about the today's sessions. Now what we learn today? Today we have seen about what is cashew nut processing. Okay, today we have learned two topics. Okay, cashew nut processing is a different part and state trading is a different part. Okay, now what is cashew nut processing? Cashew nut processing is nothing but converting raw cashews into final cashew nuts. Okay, various steps like drying for the purpose of reducing moisture from cells. Then we take it for roasting, means we can say burnings. Okay, then shelling is nothing but cutting the shells or cutting the outer coat of that cashews. Then we take it for peeling activity, take it for dryings. Okay, after that drying, which helps to soften the inner side covers. Okay, then we do the peeling activities, then conditioning activities, and finally packaging activities. The condition involve the various kinds like processing of or packing with an carbon dioxide is also conditionings, which helps to avoid the breaking of nuts. Then second topic that we have learned in today's sessions, that is state tradings. State trading is nothing but what is when government enter into the market for the purpose of purchasing the essential commodities. That time is called as state trading. This state trading can be in two form, that is partial. In partial trading, government and any private traders coexist. Okay, remember this one for objective purpose. Then in complete trading, only government can purchase these essential commodities. Okay, now what are the different objectives for this state tradings? Like purchasing the product for at MSP rate, then providing the essential commodities to the lower sections or weaker section of societies, then for the purpose of transportation, distributions and supply of this essential commodities, for the purpose of avoiding black markets. Okay, so these are the some different objective of this state tradings. Okay, I hope you have understand. If not, please ask me. Thank you.